2022, I started to experience some symptoms. I had some bleeding. That was alarming to me. I knew something wasn't right. And so I went to my family doctor, and she examined me and said, yes, this is something we should check out, but the wait list for colonoscopies on the public system is 6 to 8 months. So I thought that's a little too long for me to wait and find out what's going on. And so in Alberta, we have the option of paying for private exams. So I did a procedure called a virtual colonoscopy. It's kind of a hybrid between a CT scan and a colonoscopy. And that's what eventually found that there was a lesion in my colon that was likely malignant. And so I had done this scan and was kind of thinking, in the back of my mind, I was thinking, I want to know what this is, but I wasn't truly ready for when the family doctor called me with the scan results and told me that it was probably a form of cancer. And that news was like getting hit with a ton of bricks. That's such an apt metaphor for getting news like that. And I remember where I was on a work call. It was like a conference call, and I got this news, and I just couldn't continue my day, and I was unfortunately alone most of the day. So I didn't have the social supports that I would have wanted to have, but it was it was really a life-changing day. And so later on, I just had feelings of kind of wanting to shield my family from the news. Not sure how my kids would react. I knew my wife would be devastated as I was, but those are my initial thoughts after being diagnosed.
Was it your intuition that actually guided you in those early phases?
Yes, it was. I mean, the bleeding was, like I said, that's an alarming symptom. I knew that something is not right. This has never happened to me before. And yeah, I just knew that it had to be checked out. Sometimes you have the instinct when something happens like that I don't want to find out. I want to just kind of carry on. And with thinking back, I did have fatigue, and that wasn't as alarming because I was in early middle age as I am now, and you have children, you have a career, you're trying to look after a household, and if you have fatigue, you just kind of push through it. But when I had bleeding, I knew something was wrong, and I had to get it checked out and find out what was going on.